From the heart of Houston, it's fun, it's engaging, it's Chattin' with Chelsea. She's daytime's new bestie. Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards.
Come back to me.
Hey, besties. Thank you for joining me for another Chat with Chelsea. I'm your girl, Chelsea Edwards. All right, I have to start today's show with a little bit of a warning. Today's show, it might hurt your feelings just a bit. Okay, I don't want you to take it personally, but we are getting into your personal finance. And we're going to talk about the common mistakes women make with money. I know we don't want to hear it, but that's how we improve, right? So after we hurt your feelings just a little bit, we're actually going to feed your soul and your belly. We've got some meals that you can make that you can afford no matter what the economy is doing. All right, so we'll pick you up after that. Okay, so since this is a money show today, I got to tell you about some money advice that changed my life in today's Chelsea Chat. Okay, so you know we always go to these weddings, graduations, birthday celebrations. I went to a finance workshop many moons ago and got some advice that changed my life. They said you could create a savings account for all those celebrations because we're always buying the gifts, right? If we're not throwing the celebration, we're bringing something to help celebrate. So you can create a savings account and you don't have to put a whole lot into it every month, right? A little bit here, a little bit there, so that when these occasions arise, and we know when they will, for example, my birthday, I'm always spending a bunch of money on my birthday. I know when that's gonna come up every year. So when it comes up, I already have some money put aside and I can celebrate and treat myself without any of the guilt. Okay, that is my tip for you today. And you know, I did say we're gonna, beat you up a little bit with the finances, but we're also gonna feed you. And people are always asking me, Chelsea, why are you eating all the time? Well, Jasmine and I have the same answer for you right here.
Time for a quick lesson.
This is my business, and this is yours. I am here. The problem is, you are also here when you need to be here. So if 2 plus 2 is 4, stay with me, 5 plus 5 equals 10, then explain this. Make this make sense. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Okay, that is not what we're doing today because we do want to get your finances right. We've got Cheri Green, also known as the stylish banker. As you can see, I wore my best jacket since I knew you were coming.
Listen, fabulous, honey. I love it. Head to toe.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you. Okay, so I know we are going to talk about some money, but first I want to start off with how long you've been in banking.
So I've been in banking for 15 years.
All
I
right.
started when I was a baby.
Oh,
So,
yes, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
Mind your business, don't do the math.
Yeah, but I just started doing community banking 3 years ago. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm really excited that I get the chance to sit with you today and talk a little bit about money.
Yeah, so you do a lot of workshops and sessions teaching women how to manage their money. What is a common thing that always comes up?
Everyone always wants to hear about credit. Credit is like the favorite topic because everyone's like, it's almost like an unspoken, okay, I'm struggling in that area. I don't want to tell anyone, but I do need some help. And so I guess if I can give one tip there, I always say keep your credit score 700 plus.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and pay your bills on time.
Pay
That
your bills
includes
on
that
time.
phone bill.
Right, because that'll hit your credit score hard if you're not paying on time.
Those creditors are calling in.
Yes.
They need to be able to answer. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Do you feel like I was raised, like my dad was always telling me before I could even understand credit, like make sure your credit is good. Is that really what opens the doors for good financial management?
So my biggest tip around your credit is making sure that not only is your credit score 700 plus, but use credit as a tool to build assets and not liabilities.
Okay,
So a lot of people are like, oh, don't apply for a credit card, don't apply for this loan. But if you use it to your advantage, it's helpful.
Yeah, okay, I'm with you on that. All right, because as long as you're not digging yourself in a bunch of debt, it can actually benefit you
Absolutely.
in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so what makes you the stylish banker, though?
You know, I'll be honest with you. I never really initially liked the name The Stylish Banker. I just kind of showed up, you know, dressing the way I like to dress.
Beautifully.
And everyone started having this interest in my personal life. Like, who is this Cheri Green person?
Yes.
So they asked to start following me on Instagram. Now I'm over here teaching financial health workshops. I'm not here to talk about my personal life. And when they saw my Instagram page, they were like, oh, this is boring. You're too fashionable to have this boring name. So they grabbed my phone, literally, and changed my name on Instagram to The Stylish Banker. So that's how that was born.
That is awesome. Wait, who are these people who just grabbed your phone and they were like, who changed this?
So, you know, I have all these sister friends. I call them sister friends. You know, I always say, hey, sis.
Yes.
Even though most people aren't my blood sisters, but I work with a lot of people in the community, and they kind of just naturally gravitated to me and vice versa. So that was just a way to, you know, let them know I'm not hiding anything. I'm just, you know, kind of private, but now it's all public and everyone's, well, I only think I have like 2,000 or 3,000 followers, but
it is a great title,
Yeah.
and we appreciate. We call them our besties on the show.
Listen.
The besties got you together.
The besties got me together. Thank you, besties.
Yes. Okay. Well, you're going to get us together with our finances, talking about the major mistakes that we make as women with our money. You guys get ready for this. We'll see you after this break. Just take a breath. While we try to build our finances, we have to be aware of some mistakes that we could be making. So we got Cheri Green, the stylish banker, here with us to help us, you know, skip over those little pitfalls, Cheri. So one of the main ones that you see is when women try to buy a car, they end up spending more than they should?
Ooh, absolutely. I have to tell this story. When I was in college, I was so excited about buying my first car. And the guy asked me, how much can you afford to pay? And that is the biggest mistake I made, is answering that question.
They all ask that.
They do. You don't answer it. So instead you say, I'm more concerned about the principal balance and the interest on this vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Because you've already done your research before you got there. Wink, wink, ladies.
Yes,
you already did your research.
Number one.
So you already know what your monthly payment is going to be.
Okay.
So if they ask you that, they're likely going to just put you in a car that's going to fit their needs, not yours.
So you can end up fitting that monthly payment that you want, but you're paying on it for a ridiculous amount of time.
Or you're paying a really high interest rate. So my car back in, I'm going to put myself out there, but guess what? I've grown from this.
Yes, yes.
But my interest rate on my first vehicle was 13.99%. That's really high for a vehicle. Paying $300 a month, which was in my budget.
Right.
I didn't know I was paying so I ended up paying about $23,000 for a $15,000 car.
Stop.
And it didn't even have automatic windows.
Oh, no,
terrible.
not you having to roll it down like that.
When I tell the young kids this story, they're like, I've never seen that before. What is that?
Mind your business. You don't need to know my age.
Yes.
All right. What's something else we need to look out for?
I think a couple of other things we do as women. Let's be honest here. This is a safe space.
Safe space.
But when we get off work, it's I'm going to stop in Marshall's, Nordstrom Rack.
Okay.
Really quick, just to see what they have.
Yes.
Right? But we've already done our budget. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
We've done our budget.
We did that.
And we know whatever's in that store is not in our budget. So go home, girl. Go cook for your family.
Wait, you got my producer in my ear saying she's done. She's about to leave. She can't watch any more of this. Because you hit us hard in that one. We love to blow off a little steam.
Yes,
just go to the store,
too.
get a few little items.
I went to Marshall's before my event this morning, so I'm guilty of it too.
Okay.
It's a learning process.
Okay.
One day at a time.
That was a work in progress for sure. Ooh, I know y'all didn't like that one. Okay. What's another tip that we may not like, Cheri?
Let's see. I think the biggest tip that I can give, if you don't take away anything else, is pay yourself first.
Oh.
So if you're only allocating money just to paying bills,
Yeah.
you will feel strained and stressed. And it's okay to say, you know what? When I get paid, I'm going to allocate $25, I don't know, whatever, to taking myself out to eat.
Okay. Okay.
So you have to pay yourself first.
Okay.
That's important.
So you can do that little shopping trip, but you need to go ahead and designate the money for it. Give it to yourself first. If you really, because I do feel like that needs to be somewhere in my budget.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to feel like I have a little bit of fun. Because if I don't, then I might end up just
Splurging.
going one day, going overboard. Like, I'm so stressed. I need to buy.
Me too. Okay. And mine isn't like the, $25 here. It's the, ooh, did y'all see those new red bottoms that came out? I want those.
Okay. That's why they call you the stylish one.
So that's why I don't try my best not to go in the mall, because I'm an impulse buyer.
Yeah.
And I know ladies are too.
A lot of us are.
Yes.
That's why they set the stores up the way that they do, especially right by the cash register with all the things. Okay, just stay away from the impulse buys. For sure. Okay, keep an eye on that budget. Any other common mistakes you see women make often?
Besides the impulse buying and sometimes going to the dealership without doing a little bit of research first. I would say we try our best to stick to budgets, but we're really good at creating a budget. We're not really good at sticking to it. So we'll have the cute little planners with the budget in the back, and we're writing all our notes. Yes, stickers and everything.
Stickers.
The gel pens. And we will write it all out, but we won't go back and revisit it. So you should be visiting your budget at least once a week.
Oh, once a week.
And comparing it to what you have. And if you have a mobile app online, you can just compare, like, okay, I know I said I was spending about $300 on my light bill, which mine was this month. $300. Okay, I spent about $300. If you see that there's some differences, you can make some adjustments as needed, but try your best to just stick within that budget.
Okay, that's a good tip, because a lot of us, we'll set it up and all that, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But check in every week.
Every week you should be looking at it. You should be diving into it. Get really intentional. And this time of year is really important because we're going into the holidays.
Yes.
So our budgets might look a little bit different in December versus the summertime. Right. So you have to keep that in mind. Am I making adjustments to my budget with the months?
Okay, so do you recommend doing the different savings accounts for different goals?
Yeah, I wouldn't say go and open like 25 savings accounts for 25 goals, but you can break them down in 3 categories. Emergency funds, that's important.
Yes.
Those flat tires, the oil changes, the things that you don't expect. That's one fund. And you will know how much you need in that based on what your budget is for the month.
Okay.
The second one is a short-term savings. So, okay, I know we're taking a trip. For example, we went to Disney earlier this year. So I knew I needed to save $3,000 for that trip. So I started saving 7 months prior to the trip. So that money went into that account. And then long-term, like, okay, I know we're buying a second home, so I need to start putting money aside for that. Therefore, if I have emergencies, I'm not dipping into my home fund.
Yes.
And if I have my daughter's birthday in Disney World, I'm not dipping into my home or my emergency funds.
Yeah. I mean, a celebration may feel like an emergency, but that's why we have the separate accounts for that.
True.
Okay, excellent. These are some great tips. Yes. I mean, we heard a little bit. You got us right here, but we appreciate you keeping it real and getting our finances
There's power in pain.
Yes, power in pain. No pain, no gain. All of that.
No pain, no gain. That's a good one.
Yes.
Scratch the other one. No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. Appreciate it so much,
Thank
Cheri.
you.
Okay, all right. Now that we've got those finances in order, we are going to tell you what you can eat without digging into that emergency fund as well. We'll be back after this. Inflation is slowly easing up at the grocery store, but you may be wondering, why am I still broke? Here to help us with our budgets, we've got Alexandria Jack, food enthusiast and food blogger. You've got Dinner with Alexandria, where you show us all sorts of meals that we can make, and you've got some inflation-proof meals you say that you brought us today.
Yes, so everything that I have here is definitely inflation-proof. It's some of my favorite meals from childhood all the way to some new and improved meals, but we have everything here that should not break the bank.
Okay, so what do you have for us today?
Over here we got some chicken salad, and I have also this, if you see here, this is about 2 pieces of chicken breast that we have right here.
Okay.
And that is what we got going right there, is a big pile of chicken salad. It's good for lunch, and you can have it for dinner, for a snack, however you want to do it.
And did this chicken breast come from like a rotisserie chicken, or did you do your
this
own?
is, I like to boil my chicken. I am real old school. I think I was here before.
Old school.
But I boiled my own chicken. All you need is just you could put some Creole Cajun seasoning, some adobo, or my favorite is the crawfish boil, and just boil the chicken in there to give it a little extra flavor.
Okay,
yes.
I like that little tip right there. Boil it in some of that same flavor you use for the crawfish. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay, and then so you just picked it, added in.
So all this is literally just some celery, onions, the chicken breast. You could have it with, I have the pickles here, and as you can see, I have y'all some rolls over there, so you could actually make some chicken salad sliders if you like, or eat it on the cracker.
Okay, and this, we could take it to work. We can.
Yes,
the kids
it
will
is
try
very
it.
travel friendly.
Okay. I don't know. Let me get it. Okay, so how much does this usually run?
Oh, so everything you see here that's dealing with chicken came out of one pack. So because I showed y'all that shredded chicken, this came out the same pack as this pack. I think it was about, in total, using my little phone number and everything, I paid about $8 for all this chicken, and I still got 2 more, so my dog Manifest could eat. I'm gonna cook her food too.
Oh, look at you, even feeding the dog.
Even feeding the dog. We saving money everywhere at my house.
I love that. Now you say you use your phone number because you make sure you get those deals to your
Get
grocery
your
card.
points.
You gotta make sure. I keep wondering, do people use coupons anymore? But it's just 'cause
well, they all digital.
they're
now.
all digital.
They're all
That's how we
digital.
do.
So that's how I do. I'm like, oh, I could get this, and don't worry if it's not on the menu this week. If the meat that you're looking for is not on the menu or whatever's on sale, put that in the cabinet or put it in the freezer, and then you'll have it for next time. And then it'll be a week. You'll be like, I'm down in the dumps a little bit this week.
Yeah.
I went out too much last week and I just need a little something. Well, go in that freezer, pull something out, thaw it out, and make you some food.
All right, so good tip. Make sure that you are buying those meats on sale. Freeze them if you need to.
If you need to.
Get those grocery apps so you can clip those digital coupons.
Digital coupons.
What else do we have in this beautiful pot?
So this is my favorite thing in the whole world. Everybody knows if you come to my page, Dinner with Alexandria, I am the bean person. I bean
lady.
everything. So with these beans, these are
Smells
just
good.
some white beans here.
Okay.
With some sausage, just real simple. I made it taste even better with my peppers, onions, celery. You know, the Holy Trinity plus the Pope, which is a little, celery, bell peppers, onions, and garlic.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
getting all of that in the
All of that. And these are
smells.
just, like I said, it's just some white beans.
Okay.
Real easy. And I have some rice. You could try that out with some rice and put it on the beans.
Okay.
This will last you a long time.
Yes. Do you usually do canned or dry?
This is my go-to.
Okay.
Is dry beans. And the reason why people are afraid of dry beans, I know, but I got a quick tip for you. Well, what you do is put them in your pot, in a separate pot that you're not going to cook all your veggies and everything in.
Okay.
Put it in a separate pot. Put it on high for 5 minutes. And it's funny, I learned this from Camellia Beans.
Okay.
So you put it in the pot for 5 minutes and just let it boil real crazy. And then turn it off, put a piece of foil or put the top on top, and just let it sit there for about an hour. This only took me an hour and a half to cook.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
and we know the beans are cheap. We know we can get those.
Oh, beans,
cheap.
if you want to know how much this set of beans cost right here, this probably cost me around $3 to $4.
What?
Not including my sausage. So
Yeah.
all my vegan people, if you just want beans, you could do beans for about $2. Because if beans and rice, probably this rice was 70 cents. So beans plus the rice, I might be at about $3.70.
And this is enough to feed a few people.
This could probably feed the family.
Yes,
If you got a good size family, perfect.
Okay, you know what? We haven't heard $2 meal in a while.
I know. But beans and rice will give you them $2 meals.
They'll get you
And then
there.
you just get whatever meat you want or pull some out that freezer and you'll be all right.
Bam. All right. Moving along. I love this
along.
pot as well. What do we have inside?
So inside of this pot, we have a little bit of an enchilada soup here. It's a little thick, but all you do is, Chelsea, I'm gonna get you to add the honorary chicken today.
Okay, all right. Am I putting all this in?
Yeah, put all of it in there.
We are living it up.
And you can make it more brothier if you like, or more, keep it thick like this. It's totally up to you. But all this is enchilada sauce, cream cheese, corn, jalapenos, all that stuff, maybe about $5, $6 if you play your cards right.
All right. Oh,
Yeah.
we sure will. And this is the chunky version.
Yes.
I love it, nice and meaty. You're getting all your protein in there.
All
on
your
a budget.
protein.
Are we pairing this with something as well?
Pairing that with, if you want to dip your tortillas in there. And this thing here, the tortillas are very important to me. If you're from Houston, you already know we love us a good taco.
Yes, ma'am.
All the time. These tortillas are taco friendly, enchilada friendly. You can do whatever you want to with them tacos. I made some really nice crispy ones in the air fryer.
Yes, okay. Let me
yes.
get a taste of this. Any other tips you have for people on a budget trying to make it through?
Plan out your meals.
Yeah.
Plan out your meals. It's hard sometimes. The best way I could tell you to do is just get on Pinterest or Instagram, and whatever you have a taste for, plan it out, because you may not could have it that exact day, or if you already have it in the freezer, you can. But if you don't have it in the freezer, you already know what you're looking for. You don't have to do like daily planning of the meals or weekly planning of the meals. I personally have a little Pinterest board, or if it's something I just have a taste for, it don't really break my bank because I already have it in the freezer.
All right. Well, you definitely gave me a taste for saving some money with this. This is delicious.
Yes.
I love the kick that you got in there
Thank
too,
you,
girl.
thank you.
Okay. We will be back after this break. I'm going to eat some more and then give you your final takeaways. Thank you for joining me for another Chattin' with Chelsea. Don't forget, get back in the kitchen if you want to have more control over your food and your budget. Speaking of budgets, don't forget to pay yourself first. You can create different savings accounts for different goals if you need to. Also, never, ever tell a car salesman your monthly budget. And don't forget, take your butt home instead of going out shopping every day after work. You know, we got to save those coins somewhere. Keep up with us on Chelsea Show Fox on our social media platforms, and we will see you on the next Chattin' with Chelsea.